moved to surround me. Intelligent hunters, these aliens. They grabbed my arms before I could react, lifting me off the ground like I weighed nothing. The Dalki warriors restrained me between them.
Human scum! You dare violate our sacred ground!
They stripped away my weapons.
Now you die, as all trespassers should. Slowly.
My eyes began to glow red. They thought disarming me meant victory. They had no idea what my real weapons were.
You want to see what I really am?
I activated Blood Swipe. Crimson energy erupted from my fingertips, forming a blade of pure vampire power. The Dalki holding my right arm stared in shock as the blood blade sliced clean through its wrist. Alien screams echoed around me.
Impossible! What kind of a creature are you?
I spun with lethal grace, twisted free and drove the blood blade across the second guard's throat. Green fountains of alien blood painted the temple entrance as it collapsed, gurgling its final breath. The final Dalki backed away in terror.
You are not human. You are something far worse.
I advanced with my blood blade extended. I'm something much worse than a human. I'm what happens when vampire evolution meets alien stupidity. The blood blade sliced through the final warrior. Silence fell over the temple. 6 elite alien guards dead, and I barely had a scratch on me. I approached the temple entrance, time to claim whatever prize they'd died protecting. Inside the temple, alien technology hummed with power around me. The chamber was a marvel of alien engineering mixed with something else. Something that made my vampire blood cheer with recognition. The system scanned frantically.
Powerful discovery. Vampire technology detected. Weapon predates known vampire civilization by millennia.
I stared at the pedestal in the center. On a platform in the center of the room lay a dagger unlike anything in vampire history. The blade was forged from the same green metal as the temple, but it pulsed with inner light that seemed alive, aware, hungry. I reached for the weapon. The moment my fingers touched the handle, power exploded through my vampire system like lightning through my veins. The dagger blazed with energy.
Warning. Power levels beyond all measurement. Weapon contains the essence of the first vampires.
Visions flooded my mind. Images crashed through my consciousness. Vampires traveling between stars in ships of living shadow. Ancient wars fought across galaxies with weapons that could shatter planets. And this dagger, forged in the heart of a dying sun by vampire lords whose names had been lost to time. I lifted the ancient blade. The weapon wasn't just a tool, it was a key, a way to unlock vampire potential that modern bloodsuckers couldn't even imagine. My system continued its analysis.
Critical recommendation. Weapon requires activation through Dalki blood consumption. Power enhancement unprecedented.
I stared at the fallen guards outside. My hands shook as I looked at them. Their green blood was still warm, still fresh, still calling to something primal in my vampire nature. I knelt beside the largest Dalki. This wasn't just about power anymore. This was about evolution. About becoming what vampires were meant to be before they forgot their cosmic origins. I reached toward the alien blood. The dagger pulsed in my other hand, its hunger mixing with mine. I could feel how the alien essence would merge with vampire power. Could sense the transformation that awaited. My hand hovered over the blood. All I had to do was drink. One taste of alien blood while wielding a weapon forged by vampire gods, and I would become the most powerful being in the galaxy. My military tracker suddenly exploded with alarms, but my comm device erupted with warning signals. The ship was powering up for immediate extraction. Internal agony tore through me.
No, not now. Not when I was seconds away from ultimate power.
The alarms became more frantic. I could ignore the signal. I could complete the transformation and find my own way out of this hell world. But what if they left me stranded? What if I ended up trapped here with an army of vengeful aliens? I made the hardest choice of my life. The rational part of my mind won, but barely. I had to get back to the ship, but the dagger was coming with me, and the blood would have to wait. I concealed the weapon. The ancient blade disappeared beneath my jacket, its weight both reassuring and terrifying. Whatever power it contained would have to remain dormant until I found another chance. I ran across alien terrain and back to the ship. I made it in time for the extraction just as the engines began their startup sequence. Captain Reeves glared at me as I approached.
Where the hell have you been, Talon? We're leaving in 90 seconds.
Jackson stepped forward aggressively.
Let me guess. You got lost because you're too pathetic to reconnaissance.
I boarded the ship quickly.
Perimeter was clear, sir. No immediate threats detected.
Sarah shook her head in disgust.
Useless, as always. At least you managed not to get yourself killed.
I took my seat. If only they knew what I had accomplished. If only they realized I was carrying the most powerful weapon in vampire history. The ship's engines began final startup. We were finally leaving this death world behind. Then, a sudden massive impact rocked the ship. Emergency alarms blared around us. Every light on the ship flickered as something massive struck our hull. Captain Reeves rushed to the sensors.
What the